Padre Pio was a man of extraordinary faith and love. Born in Italy in 1887, he became a Capuchin priest. Padre Pio was known for his devotion to God, his stigmata, and his ability to heal the sick. But above all, he was a beacon of love and compassion, guiding people towards God's light. He taught simple yet powerful truths to help us navigate life's journey. Padre Pio's life was a testament to the power of faith and love. He dedicated himself to God and serving others. Through his words and actions, he showed us the path to spiritual growth and inner peace. Padre Pio's wisdom continues to inspire millions around the world. His teachings offer timeless guidance for those seeking meaning and purpose. Let's explore some of his inspiring quotes and their significance in our lives. Prayer is the best weapon we have. It is the key to God's heart. Padre Pio. Padre Pio deeply believed in the power of prayer. He saw it as a direct line to God, a way to connect with the divine. He often said, "Prayer is the best weapon we have." Just like a key unlocks a door, prayer unlocks God's heart, allowing us to experience His love and guidance. Prayer is not just about asking for things, but about building a relationship with God. Think of it like talking to a dear friend. You share your worries, joys, and hopes. Similarly, through prayer, we share our lives with God, seeking His wisdom and strength. Suffering, no matter how difficult, when we unite it with the passion of Jesus, loses its sting. Padre Pio. Life inevitably brings suffering. We all experience pain, loss, and hardship. Padre Pio understood this and offered a powerful perspective. He said, "Suffering, no matter how difficult, when we unite it with the passion of Jesus, loses its sting." Padre Pio reminds us that we are not alone in our suffering. Jesus Himself endured immense pain and sacrifice. When we unite our suffering with His, we find strength and meaning in our struggles. Suffering can then become an opportunity for spiritual growth and a testament to our faith. Imagine a small boat caught in a storm. It's tossed and turned by the waves. But if that small boat is tied to a large, sturdy ship, it can weather the storm. Similarly, when we connect our suffering to Jesus' sacrifice, we find the strength to endure. Section 4. Faith over fear. Finding peace in God. Pray, hope, and don't worry. Anxiety is useless. These words from Padre Pio resonate deeply. Fear and anxiety can be paralyzing forces in our lives. Yet, Padre Pio offered a simple yet profound antidote: faith. He urged us to pray, hope, and don't worry. Anxiety is useless. When fear grips us, we must turn to God, placing our trust in His plan. Worrying changes nothing. It only steals our peace and prevents us from experiencing God's love. Instead, we should focus on nurturing our faith, praying for guidance, and trusting that God is in control. Imagine a child learning to swim. If they focus on the fear of drowning, they'll never learn. But if they trust their instructor and believe in themselves, they can overcome their fear and experience the joy of swimming. Similarly, when we trust in God, we can overcome fear and embrace faith. Section 5. Humility and Purity. The Path to God. Humility and purity are the wings that carry us to God. Padre Pio believed that humility and purity were essential for spiritual growth. He said, "Humility and purity are the wings that carry us to God. Humility keeps us grounded, recognizing that we are not the center of the universe. Purity clears our hearts and minds, allowing us to see God's presence more clearly. Humility isn't about thinking less of ourselves, but thinking of ourselves less. It's about acknowledging our limitations and recognizing that all we have comes from God. Purity is about living with integrity, honesty, and love. Think of a hot air balloon. To rise, it needs to be lighter than air. Similarly, to draw closer to God, we need to shed the weight of pride and impurity, embracing humility and purity instead. Section 6. The infinite love of Christ. It is true that only one thing is necessary, and it is for every Christian to love Jesus Christ and to save one's soul. At the heart of Padre Pio's teachings lay the infinite love of Christ. He emphasized that our primary purpose is to love Jesus Christ and to save one's soul. This love is not a sentimental feeling, but a profound commitment to following Jesus' teachings and living a life of compassion, forgiveness, and service. This love transforms us from within, inspiring us to act with kindness, generosity, and mercy. When we experience Christ's love, we are compelled to share it with others. Think of a sunflower always turning towards the sun. Similarly, we are called to turn towards the warmth and light of Christ's love, allowing it to illuminate our lives and guide our paths. Section 7. Finding faith and love in everyday life. Padre Pio's teachings are timeless reminders of the power of faith, love, and prayer. He encourages us to find God in the everyday moments, in the quiet moments of reflection, in acts of kindness, and in the challenges we face. He reminds us that God is always with us, offering guidance and support. Let us embrace Padre Pio's wisdom and strive to live lives filled with faith, love, and compassion. Let us make prayer an integral part of our lives, finding solace and strength in our connection with God. May we face suffering with courage, knowing that we are not alone in our struggles. And let us always remember the infinite love of Christ, which has the power to heal, transform, and inspire. Take a moment today to reflect on Padre Pio's words. How can you incorporate his teachings into your life? How can you deepen your faith, strengthen your prayer life, and share God's love with those around you